guys, look what we're making for you today. Hey Brenda, what's the name of this one?
It's chicken and rice with Portuguese Linguica.
And it is yummy, delicious. So get your appetite on.
Thanks for joining us.
Hi everyone, welcome back. And today we're sharing with you a new culture recipe. Today we're going to be visiting Portugal. How about that? Yes, we're excited. We are going to have chicken and rice with linguiça, which is a Portuguese sausage. But to tell you a little bit more about this, because obviously I'm not Portuguese, but my friend Brenda is. Come on, Brenda, come in and join me.
Hi, Kim.
Hey, so she's from she is Portuguese, I should say, and she's going to give us all the instructions on how to make this quick, family, yummy-licious meal. But just so you know, we prepped all of our ingredients ahead of time, so it would save a little bit of time on watching the video. So you can go ahead and view the prep now.
My chicken up in chunks. I'm using the tenderloins, but you could use the chicken breast and do the same thing. I just find this easier. And then I like to wash my chicken because it's been all over the factory and I want to make sure I wash it before I cook it. This linguiça has a casing on it, which is a lot of people, we eat it with it, but when I make this recipe I like to take it off. Pulls off very easy. Has a different of the thickness that they like. Some people like the linguiça thicker than others. I just like it chunky. You can't cut it too small because then it won't taste good. You want chunks of it. Okay, so I'm going to get the pan heated up.
And what kind of heat do we put that on?
I'm going to put this on, my stove is very hot, so I'm just going to put it on medium.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Yes.
And I'm going to use, I use canola oil.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean, just sprinkling it in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I guess I'm getting down to the bottom of it.
It looks like it, but that shows that you're a good cook because you're using it frequently, right?
Right. Okay. Put that back. And then what we'll do is we will put in the chopped onions.
And that was about a medium-sized oven. That was a medium-sized onion.
Yes, it was.
Okay, sounds good.
The Portuguese sausage that we use, linguiça.
Now pretty much the only place you can really buy that is probably like a Publix. You might have to look for that a little bit, but man, does it make a difference in this recipe.
Yes, and that's the only place we can get it here that I know of is Publix. Other than that, you have to do it online.
Mm-hmm. And how much do you think that is there? Probably about 3/4 of a pound?
Yeah, I would say that, 3/4 of a pound.
Okay.
So we're just gonna, and I left it a little chunky so that when you're eating it with the chicken, you know, you get a good amount of flavor with the linguiça.
Now what's so different about this type of sausage as opposed to maybe like an Italian sausage? Like, is there that much of a difference?
Oh yeah, there is.
Really?
A real big difference because you know, I guess with the Italian spices and everything, we use a lot of garlic and saffula, and I, you know, I mean, never made linguiça, but I think that you know, a lot of different Portuguese spices in there.
Gotcha. So that's why it's important to use that particular kind. Okay, cool.
Now we have the chopped garlic.
And how much do we use of that?
3 large cloves of chopped garlic.
Gotcha. Looks good. I love garlic and onions. I think we all need a little extra garlic in our life, don't you think?
Yes, nothing like garlic.
Oh, I so agree with you, girl. You and I are on the same page with that.
And then a staple in a Portuguese household is red crushed pepper. And you will see that with the prep that we did.
I think we actually took a picture of the jar that you can buy where it's all crushed. So that'll make it easy.
So this is about what I'm going to put. So I don't want to put too much. It depends how hot you want your recipe.
Okay.
So I put a good tablespoon.
Sounds good. Oh, that is, if you guys could be on this side, I'm just saying, it is smelling very yummy right now. With all the garlic and the onions and that linguiça, oh my word.
Now this takes a little while to cook.
And look at it, it's even turning the onions orange. That's normal?
That's from the red crushed pepper.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Looks good, and it smells really, really. So, would you think that this is a meal that someone could do, like say after they come home from work without being in the kitchen forever?
Oh yeah.
What do you think, yeah?
Yes, it doesn't take long at all.
Cool.
The longest part is the prep, but once you put this in the pan, it goes very quickly, and it's one pan.
Oh, I love those meals, don't you?
Yeah.
Everything's in one pan, cleanup is easy peasy, and you move right along. I love it. Very nice.
So you can see with the onions between the linguiça and the red crushed pepper, they're getting nice color.
So, I like that. And then I noticed you just keep moving it around little by little with your silicone spatula, which is nice.
Which I love.
Yes, right? I know you do. Those are your favorites. But
It doesn't scratch the pan.
that's right. That's important.
And I don't want to burn the garlic, so I keep moving it, you know.
Good to know. Very nice.
I'm going to add my chicken in.
So it takes a few minutes for that linguiça to cook up, right?
Right.
And your onions to get tender? Okay, good. And then for the chicken, that's what, about 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds of chicken that you do?
Depending on the size of your family.
Okay.
I'm going to mix it all up, and I'm going to add my Goya packet. I'm going to add 2 of these because this is a good size pan.
Now, just so you guys know, we took a picture of all the ingredients, which you also will be able to view. But this particular product comes in a box, and they come with individual packets inside. So that's why for this particular recipe, she uses 2 packets for this size pan. Okay? Isn't it fun now that the silicone things that we can cook with come in different colors? So now we can pick whatever color we like, or whatever mood we're in even, right?
Okay, so now I'm going to put in a can of stewed tomatoes.
Juice and all?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow, look at that. It's looking so pretty now. Oh, that's beautiful. Very nice.
I like to break them up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to add a little, maybe a half a can more.
Okay. like a family of 3 or 4, and you
I would
still
say
have
that.
leftovers, correct?
I would say 3 or 4.
Yeah. So that's perfect for a normal family size because at least you're not having to cook every day of the week. You could make this and still get at least 2 meals out of it, which who doesn't want that, right?
Right, right.
Anything to save us a little time in the kitchen.
That's right.
Even though we like to cook. Yeah.
So now, this is gonna boil a little bit, but you really don't have to cook it too long because I'm going to add the rice and then I'll add some chicken broth and then we'll lower the flame until the rice is all cooked.
And about how much rice are you adding?
Well, I'm gonna add about 1.5 cups. This is a cup,
Okay.
so I could use a little bit more.
You got it. Tell me when good enough.
Okay.
That's good? That's good. You got it. There we go. I love the fact this is all in one pan. Oh man, that's perfect.
Now I'm going to add some chicken broth. So to give it more juice, I don't want it just all tomatoes.
Yeah. And I would imagine that would just add to the flavor too, right?
Yes. That's why I didn't add any salt because it's in here.
Oh, that's true. You didn't have to add any salt or pepper for that matter. Yeah. Oh, that's great. And that would probably be advantageous for those that maybe can't even have salt in their diet. They could just get a no sodium
Right.
chicken stock and be able to use that. Yeah.
Okay. So now we're going to just let this cook down.
And do we need our cover?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to lower it just a little.
All right. Well, stay tuned. We'll be right back with our finished product, guys. Brenda, tell me, what is so special about being Portuguese? What are some pluses that really make it stand out?
Well, I always love the Portuguese food because it has lots of flavor in it. You know, it's not bland or sometimes we're a little heavy with the red crushed pepper, but we learned. So, yeah, it's got a lot of flavor.
That does make any meal, you know, extra special too. Yeah. Very good. Well, I'm excited to actually take a bite.
Yes.
When it's all done and ready. And I know you guys will be too. Okay, girls, so since we've had a little break, had a little wine, right? Let's see how it's doing.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. I see how the liquid is being absorbed in the rice.
Right. So we don't want to toss it around too much. It still has a little ways to go because the rice, I can tell just when I touch it with a spatula, it's still a little hot.
Okay, so we want to keep it at a low boil type temperature, correct?
Correct.
So that it like does it slowly. It's like
Right.
a slow cooking.
It's
Okay.
slow. Yep.
All right, well, we'll come back in a few minutes when the rice has obviously absorbed all that liquid. Stay tuned.
Okay, Kim, so let's check it and see how it looks and if it's done.
Oh, wow. So how long do you think that took?
It took 20 minutes to half hour.
Okay,
Yep.
sounds good. And that's about an average time for a quick meal for a family?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all just one pan to wash.
That is perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, it smells so good. And it looks so pretty. I love it.
Yep. Hopefully it's going to be nice, a little bit of spice, which I'm sure it will have. And it's a good meal for a family.
Sounds good.
Okay, let's do another one.